So the question is, should us delivery drivers be filling customers' drinks when a restaurant employee asks us? Now, this has always been a hot topic. I get asked this from time to time. Of course, each person has their own thoughts on this, and I'll tell you guys my thoughts in a moment. But based on my research, it seems that the policy is for us drivers not to be filling drinks, which would make sense because typically you have to have some sort of certification like a food handler's card to handle food and beverages. So it makes sense that we're not technically supposed to be filling drinks. Now, when it comes to me and occasionally getting asked to fill a drink, I have no problem because I don't get asked very often, and it's usually 1 or 2 drinks. Now, if I was to be asked to fill like 10 drinks, I'd probably have a problem with that because we're there to pick up the order from the restaurant and deliver it to the customer. Again, I don't get asked very often, but I've never had a problem helping out because it's typically when the restaurant is busy. So let me know your guys' thoughts on this. I know this does happen for drivers occasionally here and there, and for some of you guys it probably happens more often than you would like it to. So let me know your thoughts. We're gonna get the apps turned on and line up our first offer. All right, so the offers are coming out. I forgot to mention it is Monday. Again, I don't really like coming out on Mondays because it can be a hit or miss. It's usually slower, but sometimes it'll surprise you. But the offers are coming in, of course, starting off with the declines. $2.32 for 3.6 miles. That's a no-go. And then here comes a trip radar from Ubereats, $5.09 for 4.4 miles, another decline. And then here comes Ubereats again with this one, $8.15 for 15.4 miles. That's a backwards offer, a terrible offer. That was gonna try to pull me out to Portland. Regardless, the pay is awful for the mileage, so that's a no-go. And then Doordash came through with a reasonable offer, $8 for 3.7 miles for Chick-fil-A. We're here right now. Usually the order's ready or close to being ready. We're heading in. Just waiting for an order for Shelby C with Doordash. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. So it is pretty quiet in there, guys. So I go in there and I see somebody working on an order, and I know the drinks my customer has because I always try to take a quick peek. And I know that 2 of the meals had chocolate milk, so I could see the drinks over there, total of 4 drinks, which were over there, and they were packing up the food, so I knew that my food was in process. So it didn't take them very long to put it together. So let's go get them their food. 11 minutes, 3.21 miles. We're on our way. Oh, you're so welcome. There you are.
Thank you, thank you.
Push up the handle, so it's kind of funky.
I appreciate you.
You are so welcome. Have a good night.
Thank you. You
Bye-bye. So super easy handoff. We pull up, customer and her kids are standing outside. I don't know what they were doing, playing a game or something, but gave them their food, so they should be happy to have dinner. We're gonna get out of this neighborhood and see what else we can line up. Hopefully it's a good one. I'll let you guys know. All right, guys, just a quick check-in. So after we got out of that neighborhood, we've done a loop. It is quiet now, and I'm getting some offers here and there, but they are no good. And like I said, Mondays can be a hit or miss. Here is just a sample of what I've had to decline. $8.01 for 8.3 miles. Absolutely no. Here's another one, $8.08 for 9.7 miles. Another terrible offer. Here's another one, $4, 4.4 miles. And another one, like I said, this is just a sample, $3.02 for 2.8 miles. So it is not looking too good, guys. Not surprised, not surprised. Hopefully I can get something. I'll let you guys know. We're finishing up our loop, passing by some restaurants where I can typically get some orders. So hopefully I'll get something soon. I'll let you guys know. All right, guys, sometimes you just gotta know when to call it. And I think I have beyond gotten the sign of what tonight is like. here's just again a sample of what I've been getting, and again it's quiet out here with offers coming in here and there, but every offer that's came in has just been terrible. Grubhub sent me this $3.33 for 2 miles. That's a no-go. Ubereats came through $4.98 for 3.9 miles, and this was Buffalo Wild Wings. First of all, this is a low-paying offer, and Buffalo Wild Wings, at least from my past experience, I don't pick up a whole lot from there unless the offer's right, because from my experience, usually there's a wait. So this is just ridiculous, a complete decline. And then here's another offer, $4.08 for 11.3 miles. That is a backwards offer, another terrible one. And again, that's just a sample of what's coming in. Again, Mondays can be a hit or miss, and it is definitely a major miss tonight. It's just how it goes sometimes. You gotta know when to call it, and I am calling it. I'm gonna leave you guys right here. Always so much appreciate you guys riding along with me as always, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Bye guys.